The leader of the People's National Movement (PNM) and former Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. Keith Rowley, has issued a statement via his social media Facebook page informing the public of his intentions to submit his resignation as political leader on April 30th. During a press conference held by the former Prime Minister on January 6, 2025, Dr. Rowley revealed his intentions to demit the office of the Prime Minister, followed by resignation as political leader of the PNM, which legally runs until 2026. According to the post by Dr. Rowley, he said he will address the PNM's General Council and tender his resignation as political leader effective May 1st, 2025. This move will officially mark his disengagement from the political party. Dr. Rowley also offered his sincere gratitude for the opportunity to be of service and wishes Trinidad and Tobago all the best.
So one of the principles I learned growing up as a young man is that there are dumb people, but there are no dumb questions. So at the risk of sounding crazy, my question is, who was really the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago? Let's talk about it.
Prime Minister Stuart Young has tendered his resignation as chairman of the People's National Movement, effective immediately. Via a letter addressed to General Secretary Foster Cummings, Mr. Young said he made the decision after deep personal reflection on events culminating with the result of the 2025 general elections. He said it has been an honor and an invaluable experience to hold the position of chairman of the PNM since December 2022. And he has always served the party with a sense of pride, coupled with an acknowledgement of the responsibility that representation comes with. The Member of Parliament-elect for Port of Spain North St. Anne's West said he is grateful for the support and respect shown to him by the party membership, and he wished to assure that he remains committed to the founding principles of the PNM. Mr. Young asked Mr. Cummings to convey his thanks and appreciation to the membership via the General Council. The PNM will hold a special meeting of its General Council at 4:30 p.m. at Balise House to select an opposition leader after the party suffered defeat at the polls on Monday.
So I was watching TTT News live from Trinidad and Tobago, and honestly, I felt like I was in the Twilight Zone, because in the same broadcast, I saw reported that the leader of the PNM party and the former Prime Minister, Dr. Keith Rowley, would be tendering his resignation as leader of the party. And in that same broadcast, I saw Prime Minister Young, Stuart Young, tendering his resignation as Prime Minister and the chair of the PNM party. And I was a bit confused. To be honest, I was very confused. I have never seen anything like this. So this is really an honest question. Who was really the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago for the past couple of months? Because we have seen in the past, and even I spoke about the election in Canada that happened on the same night as the election in Trinidad and Tobago. And similar circumstances, a Prime Minister stepping down and handing over reins to someone else to take the party to the next level. But the difference in Canada is that we saw Justin Trudeau step down, and Justin Trudeau pretty much dropped off the face of the earth. No one have seen Justin Trudeau since. But the difference in Trinidad and Tobago, we saw the Prime Minister, Dr. Keith Rowley, step away from being Prime Minister, but we still saw him on the campaign trail. We still saw him in the public eyes. So it begs the question, a lot of people are asking, was Stuart Young really a Prime Minister, or was he just a puppet? And this is not looking good, because we have seen it before where, like it happened in Jamaica, I think, with the current Prime Minister, Dr. Andrew Holness, when he was anointed to take over leadership of the party. He lost that first election and he stayed on as opposition leader. So my question is, why would Stuart Young step down as opposition leader after just being Prime Minister for a few months? Was this like a setup? As a lot of people were saying that they felt like the Prime Minister Rowley set up Stuart Young, and now he is, the PNM, they have lost like This was a beatdown in terms of the loss that they just received. And so, was this really a setup? Why would Stuart Young step down? Why not stay on as the opposition leader? So this is very confusing to me. So maybe I don't know the political system of Trinidad and Tobago, but this does not make sense to me. Absolutely no sense. Stuart Young was just appointed as Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. And I understand, as I said, a similar thing happened between Justin Trudeau and in Canada here, where Mark Carney was appointed to be the Prime Minister because Justin Trudeau was never going to win. And we saw the same thing happening in Trinidad and Tobago. But the confusion here is that, yes, Stuart Young lost the election, but why step down? Why not just stay on as the opposition leader? So, sound off in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on this. Is it just the Trinidad system that is how it works? Because it is just not making any sense at all. And for me, I'm not disappointed that he stepped down, because personally, I felt that he was not the one for the job. I felt when I look at Emery Brown, I think he's a foreign affairs minister in Trinidad and Tobago. And when I've been watching him over the past couple of years, I saw him at the United Nations late last year, and he presented himself well and I looked at him and I saw, like, this guy could be the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago one day. So he has a bright future ahead of him. So, and I thought that, someone like him would have been a better choice. But, I'm not in Trinidad and Tobago, so that is just me. But my belief is that Emery Brown would be a better person to be the opposition leader. So we'll see who they will select as the opposition leader. But as I said, this is just not making any sense. So guys, sound off in the comment section. Explain this to me. I'm willing to learn. Teach me in the comment section. Does this make any sense that Stuart Brown would step down after just being Prime Minister for a few months? Why not stay on as opposition leader? So sound off in the comment section and let me know your thoughts. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content. And remember, peace. I'm out.